What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some Road to the Show today. I was not a part of the All-Star Game or the Home Run Derby this year, so we're jumping into the first series after the All-Star break. The 3-game set with the Arizona Diamondbacks coming to town. And top of the first, they're already up 1-0. Runners on first and second, only one away. Corbin Carroll at the plate, hitting .275 on the season. Got a 1-1 count here against starter Mike Soroka. Need a double play in the worst way here. Here's the pitch from Soroka. Ground ball up the middle. 4, 6, and 3. We get the double play to get out of the inning. We're only trailing by 1, so we'll take that. Bottom of the first, 2 out, nobody on. I'm batting third in the order, .272 the batting average here. And we're going up against Carlos Vargas, who's towing the rubber for Arizona. He has a 99-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 96 on the two-seamer, slider only in the mid-80s. First pitch from him. Got a piece of the four-seamer at the knees on the outside corner. Fouled it away, though, so 0-1 the count. Next pitch from him. Ground ball to the shortstop. 6-3 put out is how the first inning is going to end here. We're moving on to the second, trailing 1-0. Top of the fourth, it's a 2-0 ball game. Matthew Nelson at the plate for Arizona now. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Has a runner on first and 2 away. 0-1 count here. So here's the pitch from the right-hander Soroka. And a simple ground ball here. We're going to go to first. Going to be the easy play. And the fourth, top of the fourth anyway, has come and gone. Bottom half of the inning, 2 outs and nobody on. I'm up to the plate for the second time today. And Carlos Vargas, being very efficient, faced the bare minimum of batters here. First pitch from him in this at-bat is a little dribbler to the shortstop. And I'm going to beat that one out. How about that? Okay, finally a base hit for me, and that opens up the hitting for the Cardinals here. All right, top of the sixth, still a 2-0 ball game. Jorge Mateo at the plate. He is 1 for 2 on the day. Has a 2-2 count here with 2 outs and nobody on. Here is pitch number 59 of the game from Mike Soroka. Simple ground ball up the middle. We're going to charge that, throw to first, and plenty of time. Top of the sixth is now over. We're moving on to the bottom half. Speaking of bottom of the sixth, runners on the corners now with 2 away. I'm standing in for the third time here. Carlos Vargas still on the mound for Arizona. Let's see what we get here with pitch number 1 of this at-bat. He plunks me. First pitch plunks me. How about that? Bases are loaded now with 2 away in the bottom of the sixth. Didn't do anything with it. As top of the seventh, we come back. Jake McCarthy's at the plate. He's 2 for 3 on the day for Arizona. Got a runner on first and 2 away. 2-2 count here in this at-bat against reliever Brett Martin. And ground ball to the left side. Shortstop gets a glove on that. Throw to me at second. And that is going to retire the side here in the top of the seventh. We're moving to the 7th inning stretch here. Ooh, trailing 2-0. Don't forget your Cracker Jack, boys and girls. Yeah, I didn't forget. Bottom of the 8th, it's a 3-0 ball game. Arizona on the lead. I'm standing in for the 4th time today. 1 for 2 line score. Going up against Bruspar Gratterall. He has a 100-mile-an-hour sinker, 98 on the cutter, 101 on the four-seamer. Slider hits 93. And a cutter there at 96, out in front of, which is a rarity for me, and fouled it away. 0-1 the count here. I do have runners on first and second, and only 1 out here. Next pitch into right field. That is not going to get down for a hit. That is scooped up by the right fielder. So kind of a wasted second out here in the bottom of the 8th. And the Diamondbacks take game number 1. Final score of 6-2. Let's move on to game number 2, shall we? You know the drill. While this is loading in, I'm going to remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. All right, bottom of the first here. 2 outs, nobody on. I'm batting third in the order. .272 batting average coming into this one. We still have no score at this point. And Blake Walston is on the mound for Arizona. The left-hander does have a 93, is that right? 4-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Hits 91 on the two-seamer. First pitch from him. Four-seamer at 90 below the knees. Swung on, got a piece, fouled it away. I should have let that one go. And we have an 0-1 count now after fouling that ball off. Next pitch from him. Oh, got me with the curveball low and inside. 0-2 the count after swinging and missing on that one. Third pitch of the at-bat. Off the inside corner, but I watched that four-seamer, so we have a 1-2 count now. Next pitch from Walston. Also off the plate inside. Curveball there. Didn't get me to swing at that either. 2-2 the count. Finally worked it back to even. Not a single pitch has been in the zone so far. That one wasn't either. And I swung on it, popped it up. Shortstop's going to make the play there without hardly having to move. And the first inning is now over. Top of the third, runners on first and second, 2 away for Josh Martins, who's at the plate for Arizona. He's 0 for 1 on the day so far. Has a 1-2 count here in this at-bat against starter Jackson Jobe. And a little ground ball here to me. Throw to first in plenty of time. And we've I can't talk. We are heading to the bottom of the third. Speaking of, bottom of the third, 2 out, nobody on. I'm standing in for the second time today. Popped out in my first at-bat. We're looking for a pitch in the zone here from Walston. We haven't seen one yet so far. That one isn't either. Four-seamer off the inside corner by quite a bit. 1-0 the count. They have a .223 career batting average against Arizona. That is not good. Second pitch of the at-bat now. There's a four-seamer just above the zone. I probably could have watched that one go too. But we get swung on it, got a piece, fouled it away. 1-1 the count. Change up there, foul ticked into the catcher's glove. That's going to be strike number 2. So we have a 1-2 count now. That's the first pitch that is definitely in the zone from him today. Little chopper up the middle. Shortstop gets a glove on it. Throw to first, gets me by half a step. And that retires the side here in the bottom of the third. Top of the fifth, runners on first and second, 1 out for Bucky Law. He is 0 for 1 on the day. He did draw a walk in the first inning. He has a 1-1 count here against Jackson Jobe. Let's see if we can get a double play ball here. Ground ball to me. We'll throw to the shortstop covering second, relay to first. Not in time. He beats it out on the back end, so there's runners on the corners now with 2 away in the top of the fifth. And top of the sixth, still no score. Logan Davidson at the plate. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Has an 0-2 count here with 2 out and nobody on. The 2-strike pitch from right-handed Jackson Jobe is going to be a pop-up here. Easy play. And that's going to end things here in the top of the sixth. We're moving on to the bottom half, trying to see if we can get on the scoreboard here. Speaking of, leading off bottom of the sixth, you got me. I'm 0 for 2 on the day. Pop out and a ground out on my line score. 1 for 5 on the series, though. Blake Walston still on the bump for Arizona. First pitch from him in this at-bat. Sent to the shortstop yet again. I'm keeping him busy over there in position number 6. But he throws across the diamond to get me out at first, and that is a quick and painless first out here in the bottom of the sixth. Top of the seventh, still no score. Todd Harder at the plate. He's 2 for 3 with a pair of singles so far today. Has nobody on and 2 away, and a 2-2 count for him here in this at-bat. And this ground ball to me is going to make sure he ends up with a 2 for 4 line score. We're heading to the 7th inning stretch with still no score. Don't forget your Cracker Jack. Bottom of the 8th, Cardinals are up 1-0 now. Runner on first and nobody out. Gordon Graceffo is on the mound now in relief for Arizona. This right-hander looks like he's got a 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer, if I can see that right. I don't know. 93 on the two-seamer, though. So first pitch from him in this at-bat is just above the zone on the outside corner. 1-0 the count after watching that one go by. 25,428 in attendance in today's kind of drizzly game. Second pitch of this at-bat, though, is low and away with the four-seamer. 2-0 the count after watching that one as well. Come on, big guy. Put me a slider right in the middle of the zone. You can do it. Oh, four-seamer off the outside corner. Gets the call from the home plate umpire. 2-1 the count. Let's see what we get here with pitch number 4 of the at-bat. Down the right field line, but that's going to go foul before it hits the ground, so the count is now even at 2-2. Next pitch Finds a hole in the left side. That's going to be a base hit there. Runners on first and second now. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 8th. I'll take that. Top of the 9th. Still a 1-0 ball game. Runners on first and second. 2 away for Matthew Nelson. He is 2 for 3 with a pair of singles. Has an 0-2 count here in this at-bat. We just need to get the out, and we lock up the win here. Ground ball to the left side. Shortstop's going to get a glove on that. He's going to take it to the bag himself just barely. He gets the force at second. Cardinals win the game 1-0 here in game number 2. We're going to move on to game number 3, see who wins the rubber match of this series. All right, here we go. Top of the first, 1 out, nobody on for Bucky Law. He is hitting .259 on the season. Got a 2-1 count here with 1 away and nobody on. 2-1 count against Pablo Lopez. Here's the pitch, and a little pop-up here. We'll take that on the infield dirt, and that's going to be the second out here in the visitors' half of the first. Bottom of the first, runner on first and 1 away. I'm standing in for the first time today. Still in the number 3 hole in the batting order. .272 the batting average on the season so far. Dre Jameson towing the rubber for Arizona in this one. He's got a 98-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Hits 95 on the sinker. Nothing else quick. First pitch from him. Off the plate away. Slider not going to get the call out there. 1-0 the count. Diamondbacks are 20.5 games back in their division. What in the heck happened there? Seeing how they're in the World Series. Playing tonight, as a matter of fact. And pitcher checks on the runner at first. He gets back in safely. Looking for the second pitch of the at-bat here. And got me to swing through a slider low on the outside corner. 1-1 the count after not making contact there. Not exactly sure what the third base coach is saying there, but he's definitely sending a signal to the man on first. Third pitch of the at-bat now from Jameson. It's a four-seamer at the top of the zone, maybe just a smidge above. Swung on and missed. 1-2 the count. Good swing timing, too. Come on, game. Give me some contact here, would you? The 1-2 pitch now. And I popped up a four-seamer on the inner third of the plate. Catcher's going to make the play behind home plate. And that is the second out here in the bottom of the first. Top of the second, we come back to it. Josh Martin's at the plate. He's only hitting .188 on the season. Nobody out, nobody on for him. And he's got an 0-1 count here against starter Pablo Lopez, who's been really efficient. Only 7 pitches into his outing. Now, with this ground ball to me, it's going to be another quick and painless at-bat for him as we get the ball to first in plenty of time for the first out here in the top of the second. Top of the third, 2 outs and a runner on second for Todd Harder. He's 0 for 1 on the day. He struck out in his first plate appearance. He's got an 0-1 count here against starter Pablo Lopez. Now, let's see if we can get the out. Chopper to the right, or up the middle. Oh, just missed getting the glove on that one. And they surrender the run. How about that? Dang it. If I would have jumped, I might have been able to catch that. But, coulda, woulda, shoulda. And it's a 1-0 ball game. Arizona in the lead. Top of the third, 2 outs, runner on first. And still at 1-0 lead. It's Bucky Law. He is the next batter. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Has an 0-1 count here in this at-bat. We just need a simple out. Let's see what Pablo Lopez can get us. Ground ball up the middle. We'll throw to first. Plenty of time. And the side is retired. Moving on to the bottom of the third, Arizona leading 1-0. And here we are, bottom of the third, 2 outs and runners on the corners. I'm standing in for the second time today. 0 for 1 after popping out behind home plate in my first plate appearance. Let's see if I can keep my little baby hit streak going here. First pitch from Dre Jameson. It's a sinker that I got a piece of and fouled away down the third baseline. So we have an 0-1 count. Next pitch. Ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. I'll hold up at first. And we have runners on the corner still. 2 away. That's a they sent him around third? Are they insane? Oh, I don't know why they did that. But we are tied at 1 run apiece now after 3 innings. Top of the fifth, Arizona's opened up a 3-1 lead now. Runner on second and 2 away for Bucky Law, who's 0 for 2 so far today. Has a 2-2 count here in this at-bat against Pablo Lopez. Here's the pitch. And a little ripper there into shallow right center. And throw to the plate not going to be anywhere near in time. It's now a 4-1 ball game here in the top of the 5th. Top of the 6th, it's still a 4-1 ball game. Runner on first and one away for Dominic Canzoni. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Has a 1-2 count here in this at-bat against reliever J.T. Ginn. Wind up and the pitch from Ginn. Gets a ground ball up the middle. Will go to the shortstop covering second. Relay to first is not going to be in time. He beats it out on the back end to avoid the double play. So a 4-6 put out at second is the result of that at-bat. Bottom half of the 6th, 2 out, nobody on. I'm standing in for the 3rd time today. I do have the single and the RBI from my previous plate appearance. And we need to kickstart this offense a little bit here. We're down by 3 here in the middle innings. Dynamic challenge. Let's take the first pitch and then try to get a hit. Dre Jameson on the bump here. We're watching all the way here on this. And good thing, because it's a 4-seamer up above the zone. I have a 0.56 batting average and 1-2 counts. I don't know what I got that up there for with a 1-0 count. And a swing and a miss at a 4-seamer in the top of the zone there, though, makes for a 1-1 count. Who knows, maybe this next pitch will be a strike as well. The 1-1 pitch is off the plate away. It's a 2-1 count now. All right, pitch number 68 on the game for Jameson here. And into right center field it goes. That 4-seamer there got all over it. Oh, and the center fielder makes the play deep in the alley, right on the edge of the warning track. So it's just a long and loud fly out that ends the 6th inning. Top of the 8th, it's a 4-1 ball game still. Nobody on, 1 away for Corbin Carroll. He's 1 for 2 on the day with a solo dinger in a previous plate appearance. He's got a 2-2 count here in this at-bat. And a little dribbler to me. We're going to throw to first. That is the 2nd out here in the top of the 8th. It's a piece of cake play. We'll take those. Bottom of the inning. Runners on first and second. 2 away. I'm standing in for the 4th time today. 272 the batting average here. See if we can get some more RBIs here against Bruce Dar Gratterall. I can talk. 100-mile-an-hour sinker from him. Slider hits 93. Cutter at 98. 4-seamer at 102. Cutter there at 95, low and away. That's taken for a ball. We have a 1-0 count here to start this at-bat. Next pitch from Gratterall. Gets the call. Cutter on the inside corner just above the knees. 1-1 the count. Come on, big guy. Give me something good. Line drive into the alley. That's going to roll all the way to the warning track. We're going for 2, baby. Yep. Rolls all the way to the wall, and we have a 2 RBI double to bring this to a 1-run game. It is now 4-3 here in the bottom of the 8th with 2 away. I'll take that any day of the week. Arizona ends up taking the win, though, in game number 3. Final score 4-3. So the Diamondbacks takes 2 of 3 when they come to town after the All-Star break. Apparently the break did them some good. Didn't do us a whole lot of good, but hey, at least we had a good time with it. So since the series is over, it also means the episode's going to be over. For those of you still hanging out with me, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. And we will see you in the next one.